What also is the
Yes,
yes,
that's
exactly.
a good transition. Yeah, this thing, what is this thing? And, lots of anxiety about this, especially considering, we normally have 10, 12 days to like look at these things. And now this is 5 days out.
Right. It's a short turnaround time for
Yeah.
sure. The positive is that it looks like it will be trending east and moving into the Florida Panhandle, but like we keep saying, it's not for certain yet. That can still change, but hopefully those models hold. It's unfortunate for our neighbors, of course, along the Florida Panhandle, but it looks like models are taking it to a Florida Panhandle landfall by Thursday. So a couple more days and we'll be seeing maybe a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico making landfall in the Florida Panhandle, but it's just going to be really crucial that you stay tuned to the latest forecasts. Tomorrow and Tuesday especially, we'll really get those fine-tuned details. I wanted to start with the early week, since early this week we really have nothing to worry about. Today was nice, it was hot, we had a few showers. It's 80 degrees right now. Temperatures feeling like the mid-80s though, because it's still a bit humid. Tomorrow and Tuesday will be hot. That's the big thing early in the week. Still going to be hot with plenty of sunshine tomorrow and Tuesday. There is a chance for an isolated shower tomorrow and Tuesday afternoon. Tomorrow, our feels like temperatures will be back in the upper 90s for some of us, so it is going to be really kind of hot and sticky as we get into the first couple of days of fall. So Monday, Tuesday, 90 degrees for our high temperatures. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we'll actually have a front coming down into the lower Mississippi Valley. That front and upper pattern will play a role in what's going to happen in the tropics. So the front is going to bring us some scattered showers and storms here locally Wednesday and Thursday, and that will also drop our temperatures a few degrees, probably in the mid-80s during the midweek time frame. And then into next weekend, we stay into the 80s. So our chance of rain does increase. Wednesday and Thursday, we'll have scattered showers and storms across the area. And then going into the weekend, our rain chances still with us around 10 to 20%. But it really also depends on what's going to happen in the tropics. That's the big thing. So this is what we have now. What we've been talking about the last few days is looking a little bit more healthy on our satellite imagery. So we're seeing this showers and storms kind of blossom in the Caribbean. It's now designated Invest 97, so the National Hurricane Center can get better eyes on this, but there's still no center of circulation, so that's why the forecast is still uncertain. There's a lot of uncertainty with it, but I would say by Wednesday, we'll probably have a tropical storm in the southern Gulf of Mexico and probably a hurricane by Thursday, making landfall somewhere along the eastern Gulf Coast. Spaghetti models in sort of pretty good agreement, or I would say in a pretty good agreement. Forget that I said sort of. They are in pretty good agreement that this landfall will be happening somewhere in the Florida Panhandle, maybe the Big Bend region, just in this general vicinity of Florida. Again, this can still change since there's no center to track. It really just depends on where the center forms, where it will go. So it's just really important that you stay tuned to the latest forecast. I know you're probably tired of hearing that, but that's the best thing we can say, because old information is just bad information when it comes to this. Like I mentioned, the upper pattern will play a big role in what happens. So I mentioned on Wednesday, it's September 25th, just a couple days from now, we'll have a tropical storm probably in the southern Gulf, and then it could strengthen to a hurricane. Not sure how much it will strengthen by the time it makes landfall on Thursday, as it gets pulled up by that upper trough. So the upper trough will be key in pulling this system up, and hopefully it stays to our east, and moves into the Florida Panhandle, and we'll have pretty much no worries when it comes to impacts. That's if this scenario holds. It can still change, like I keep saying. Our model comparison, I just wanted to show you again. Thursday at 7 o'clock, this is what it looks like. Both the Euro and the GFS showing that landfall. The GFS has it as a stronger system, the Euro a little bit weaker. Again, in that Big Bend region of Florida and the Panhandle. So we are watching the tropics, expecting that tropical system in the Gulf of Mexico this week. Models trending in that landfall east into Florida, possibly as a hurricane, maybe a major hurricane. We'll see how things come together. Of course, forecasts can still change. More details to come in the next couple days. But this storm will get the next name, and the next name on the list is Helene. It'll probably get named on Tuesday or Wednesday. So here's our 7-day forecast. The next few days, quiet. Hopefully we stay quiet all this week, but just definitely plan for some more scattered showers and storms Wednesday and Thursday, and keep an eye on the tropics with us.